Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session we learn the bubble shot in data structure. So let us start. First I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better with my video lecture. And first I show you some theory part and then I take our program. So that is a my book. Yes, that is my book, and you can look that is cover page, C language and data structure. There are two books in the IT field, myself as author, and yes, here that is a shorting searching, that is chapter number 3, yes, in your syllabus. So you can look here that first I cover the selection short, I just go to the next shorting technique. So yes, that I iteration table, then algorithm, then advantages, disadvantages, all that part, and then program is also, and then algorithm I also write. So now bubble short, yes. So you can look the bubble short is a oldest and simple shorting in use. So bubble short is also slowest compared to the selection or other technique. And bubble sort work by comparing each item in the list when first element is next it, and if it is smaller then it is next element swapped to it. That is continue process to find the first element at the last element to the list. So smallest element set, like in selection you can compare that iteration. So here first zero index first iteration table, small value you can get, but the bubble sort, that is a reverse. So first iteration you can find the first largest element to the over. So that you can look here, that is known as a iteration table. Yes, that is very important. So zero index compared to one, so that's small to set here. F next compare, so that is interchange, that is interchange, that is interchange, and at the last bubble. So like bubble, so that is a taking the largest element to the last index, and selection sort smallest element set at the zero index, and bubble sort select the n minus because index start with zero, so that is n minus index to set the largest element. And then second iteration, second largest element, third. So you can look here, that is a third iteration table. So it is very important. So third largest and fourth. So all elements. So only five element we have to take. So four round that complete that inner for loop. And that also I cover that algorithm, then advantages. So you can look, it is very a simple sorting technique. It is very easy to implement. First iteration table, we find the first largest element at the last element, and disadvantages large list not handled by this sorting technique, and it is very inefficient sorting technique. And then I cover the program. So now I start to uh, C turbo C++. So let us check. Uh, we can apply the dynamic or malloc, alloc, or free. So malloc and calloc. So let us start first, and that is bubble sorting. Yes, that is a technique. So you can also that is, yes, sorting and searching. So that is a, yes, a sorting technique. You can, yes, sorting and searching. So sorting, that is a second technique. Yes, I cover in my video lecture. So technique word you can use also. So yes, stdio.h, and then you can say that conio console input output.h, and then void main. You can also use UDF, but here I first not take that UDF. After let us check first. We can simple way as, and now you can static way. I think you have to know very well. So yes, first I take as static ij, and first we can scan and print. So let us 1D array, then we can swap. So yes, that is first my habit. So what is input, process, and output? So enter 1D array elements. Yes, and one blank and then slash n. So now what to do? So yes, I directly take one for loop. So I equal to 0, I less than 5, and I plus plus. And now we can scan. Yes, so that is a my habit, means that is very important. So we can, with index scanning and printing, so you can look where element you can store. Yes, so that is a perfect way we can find which element storing which index. So yes, x of I. So that is our printing, scanning, and now I copy and paste. So yes, how you can, some student get how you copy and paste. So that is a that menu in edit menu. So cut and paste. So copy, control insert, and shift insert. So that is a shortcut key to copy. So control insert and shift insert. Yes, copy and paste. So here I change the message. Yes, here that is a 1D element R. Yes, and I here cover colon and remove the slash n, and only one statement, not provide any brace. So here we can just yes, and 2% d you can index and slash n I also provide, and remove this brace. So our scan, so I first save that file. So bubble short, so bul, and then short under dot c bul short. So save, and this all are well. So scan, so j is not used. So yes, compile. Yes, no error. Let us check. So we can give as simple. Yes, I just show you. So that is a scanning and printing perfect way. So first, yes, that is not I consider shorting any technique, but now I can apply. So I give the sequence element. Yes, now we can apply to our logic. So what the logic? So yes, here temp variable is required, and then some, yes, you can before or after. So I can also use before the shorting 1D array element R. So before shorting, and now yes, I copy that part and paste. So after we have also print. So in between we can apply the logic. So here I use as after. So yes, here before, yes, and now after, yes, that perfectly. So after shorting, and then we can apply to our logic. So that is a technique of that is bubble short. So I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, then again nested for loop. So we can say that yes, again for loop. So j, yes, j assigned to that we can say that 0 and j less than static. Yes, n is I cannot take here. So you can look here. So what to do? So yes, here we can minus. So that is a 5 minus I, and then j plus plus. So that is a bubble short, and then if condition. So first j of I is yes, j of I, yes, here that is x of j greater than x j plus 1. So that is a next element, and if that condition is true, so that is a reverse, means selection short technique. We can reverse the logic. So x of j, and then x of j is and means that value assigned to temp, and then we can j plus 1 assigned to j, and j plus 1 we can assign to temp. So that is a swapping like two integer variable. So that perfectly. So I save that file. So here we can yes, that is a you can look in my book also. So that is a logic we can apply. So here that I plus 1 also, but the n we have to not take. Yes, here so 1 plus y. So after one iteration round, that I not first define that condition. So that is a I plus 1 and n minus. So first round, that one extra loop is repetition. So we can give the I plus 1. That is also a possibility. So you can also provide one parenthesis here. Yes. Now we can convert this static file to our n variable. So I compile. Yes, there is fine error, and let us check. So first I give the randomly element. Yes. Now possibility, and So that is not cover element. So 4 is not there. Yes. And you can look here 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and before 3, 5, 8, 5, 2, 4, and one slash n after shorting one array. So that is we can provide here slash n. So complete. Now, yes, that is a, I think you have to understand. So that is a very simple, that is a sorting swap logic. And now I convert that static program to dynamic. So we can take as pointer and remove this static and take one n. So we can scan the size of array. So let us take, I enter, what is a message? So enter 1D array size. Yes, and then we can scan to percentage d and ampersand n. So wherever ever 5 can provide the n, so not static now, that is dynamic. Yes, here also n is there, and last, yes, here, so that is a after printing. And now we can use malloc. So one header file is required, and that is a alloc.h. So malloc and calloc and free function. Yes, so alloc means allocation.h, allocation and deallocation. So whenever you can use malloc, after you can use free function and malloc or calloc, and realloc is also. So that is a dynamic memory allocation function in C language. So we can take as x. Yes, now we can use as a malloc, and then n multiply size of, that is operator, and integer. And yes, malloc return data type is a void, so we can type casting in integer because our pointer is integer. So that is a perfect. And now that is allocation the memory as dynamic. And then after we can free, so free function must be used. So that is a pass just pointer variable. Now I compile, yes, run. So that is controlled. I look now, give only 3 variable. So you can look now, yes, any, yes, there is 2 I give. So yes, there is no 4, 5, and 95. Yes, I by mistakenly, but let us I 5 elements. So you can look, enter 1D array size. So we can 5 element. Yes, I give randomly now. You can look. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Before 4, 9, 7, 6, 2. So that is a bubble shot. Technique is changed. And very simple logic I defined. So first, yes, here I plus 1 and 1 y. So last iteration, that is a 4 iteration, that inner loop is 4 round, that our list is shorted. So that is a bubble short. So first iterations, largest element set it to n minus 1 index. So that is our goal. So yes, and malloc and calloc. So that is a, yes, very simple to convert. And also, yes, here I use as ascending. If you provide the descending, so just change the less than. So it's compile, and let us I give 5 element. So that descending, yes, let us check. So you can look 97532 before 79352. So that is a descending and ascending. Just you can change the condition. So yes, and now last part of this session. So that is a malloc convert to calloc. So yes, that is a one argument and now two arguments. So what to do? Yes, here remove and comma. So that is convert calloc. Yes, there is no any error. So only 5 element I give, and ascending I can also give condition I can change. So you can look ascending order 3, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. So yes, a very simple way I explained, that is a bubble shot technique. That is a 7 or total 9 technique. So in your syllabus that is a 7 technique. So in next upcoming my video lecture I cover the insertion shot. So that is a bubble, and that is the oldest and very simple technique, but very slow technique compared to selection shot and quick and merge, shell shot, heap shot, predict shot. Yes, so bucket shot, yes, that is a all technique. But radix and heap shot is not your syllabus. So quick and merge, that is a very important technique, and that is a fasted and use the recursion logic. So yes, I complete now my session. So any question regarding bubble shot, you can ask, write in comment section. Now I close this file and quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok C. Jalaikani and press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare Krishna.